What's up, people? Let's get right to it. I'm going to talk today about what I think is the most important thing that people should invest their money in when they're new to paintball. This is, if you have a cheap gun, if you just rent guns right now, I think this item will make your paintball experience much better. And that, to me, is your mask. Now this guy right here is kind of a standard rental mask. It's made out of a hard plasticky material. Doesn't have a thermal lens. The foam on the inside is kind of a dense rubbery material. Doesn't conform very well around your face. This thing is just not comfortable, and when it's a little colder it fogs. Fogs like crazy. This is kind of what I consider a mid-range mask. These are the V-Force Profilers. I'm going to do a full review on these in the future, but let's just talk a little bit about what you get with a better mask. I'll set these off to the side right now. The first thing you want to look for, good ventilation. This is essentially to allow the moisture from your breath out of the mask, prevent it from fogging up. So this has ventilation on the front, also has really good ventilation along the sides there. More ventilation is always better. If you feel like you can't breathe very well in your mask, it's not the right mask for you. Some masks fit far away from the face, and some masks fit close into the face. Personally, I like masks that aren't close to my face. I think it feels like I can breathe better, and maybe that's not entirely true, but it feels better to me. This is something you have to wear all of the time on the paintball field. It has to be comfortable. It has to be what you like. Next thing you get with a better quality mask, you typically get a good lens change system. This is like a $65 mask, more of a budget buy, but it's considerably better than lower cost masks. Those higher expense masks have easier lens change systems. So if you like to change your lens a lot, if you have kind of like a sunny day lens and a cloudy day lens and several others, maybe you like the mirror finishes, the dark smokes, if you're going to change your lens a lot, invest in something that has a good lens change system. Something else you tend to get a softer material on the ears, more comfortable. More expensive masks than this one will have like a foam. This is kind of a rubber. It's not uncomfortable, but it's not the softest thing out there. One thing you definitely get with a higher quality mask is a softer foam. Like I said on the cheaper mask, it's very dense. It doesn't conform around your face. This stuff is very comfortable. It conforms around your face very well. And I think you have to try these on and figure out which foam system feels good on your face. They all feel slightly different, but to me, that's one of the things that makes a mask comfortable for you. Maybe the most important thing that makes a mask comfortable for you is that foam system around the eyes. This mask also has a considerably larger lens. I can see a lot more in this mask than in the rental mask, especially because that dense foam doesn't conform around my face. I can see the foam in this mask while I'm looking out of it, and not so much in this mask. So that does make a big difference. Obviously you want to see as much as you can. Yeah, so just in general, when you pay more money for a mask, you get a better quality product. This mask does not have a thermal lens on it. When you buy one of these for 65 bucks, it does have a thermal lens. I'm a big fan of thermal lenses. I think that's something that you should get on your mask. Just about every higher quality mask is going to come with a thermal lens. These cheap lenses, the ones you get at when you rent at the field, don't have a thermal lens typically, and that's one of the main things that causes fogging. So we definitely want to prevent fogging so we can see all the time. Yeah, there's not much else to it. These masks are just better. They make your time on the paintball field more enjoyable. So if you start trying on masks and you like the ones that cost, upwards of $100, that's what you're a big fan of, spend the money on it. It's an item that's going to stay with you for a long time. You're not going to want to replace it. If you go out and buy one of these, you will for sure want to replace it very shortly, because your experiences on the paintball field will usually be below par because you get foggy and you're not very comfortable, yeah, spend your money on a good mask.